recognize the platform that we have and the brand position that we have, and we know that there are other companies that are watching us, looking at us, and we want to make sure that we don't just show our successes, but that we show the areas that we need to get better as well.
Well, we have to have the courage to have the conversations. And I believe that leaders really have to be role models here. Leaders have to be vulnerable. They themselves have to admit where they failed, and they themselves have to create a space for others to fail. At the same time, pointing in the direction of how each and every one of their team members can find the resources to progress and evolve.
We're going to sustain this. We have to make it sustainable and create institutions, cultures, possibilities.
We serve billions of people with our products, so we need to make sure that they're inclusive in terms of how people use them and experience them. But then beyond our products, we also, I think, felt the responsibility to do something for the community itself. There are wealth gaps and income gaps and healthcare gaps and education gaps.
This past year has been an amazing self-awareness from Google, just to learn about the different amazing, makeup of our Googlers that we have here and what their experiences are, what their journeys are, what their aspirations are, but just as important too, what some of their fears are. It's not just about, did I check a box, right? Did I do this? I think now it's becoming part of our DNA.
What I think I saw start last year was just this awareness that there were problems. Even with the missteps that we've had, that's created even more awareness. And I think from the awareness, you get the acceptance that things have to change. And so we're beginning to see the impact of those changes.
We don't want culture fit. We want the add to the culture. And so to look at the frame of reference of, I have no one like that person. I have no one with that experience. That would be amazing to bring into the organization. That has really been quite a large kind of groundbreaking moment for us.
There is no one hiring practice that is going to transform our representation for us or for any other organizations, which means that we have to trial several things at once and see what works.
I remember when we started this team, we didn't know what success looked like because we hadn't really seen a similar model. And to look at the numbers where we are now, again, we work with over 800 Googlers. I would have never thought we would have gotten to this amount.
Any company, any place, has wounds, but transcend your team, the work that you all do to keep underrepresented Googlers here. It is an acknowledgement, and it is an attempt to address those wounds.
We recognize that we were not doing a great job of representing people with disabilities, and we put things in place to start to be better about that.
Of course, my goal is to make our products better for people with disabilities. But there are these huge added benefits to thinking about accessibility holistically from the beginning.
For the first time, you really understanding what people were experiencing in their full lives. And I think as an organization, we create a lot more empathy for that, empathy and understanding.
Now we can really reimagine the way in which we work that is more inclusive to those who are parents or caregivers or need to be closer to family for family obligations. And so I'm excited to see how we continue on that path.